What's up?
Hi.
Hello.
How's everyone today?
Good.
Yeah.
It's actually Friday for me, so it's nice. It's a Friday. Okay, wait. Before we start anything, I forgot that my uncle listens to our show, and I talked to him today, and he's like, "Oh, you guys have some interesting topics, eh?" And then I asked which ones, and he laughed at me. So, like, I always forget that he listens, and thank you for supporting. But I'm sorry, you know what you're getting into, like.
We say we're not safe for work, like
Yeah, maybe we're not safe if you're the uncle.
Like, we're not safe for house either.
Yeah.
Like Nick, because he listens to every once in a while, he'll listen to an episode or two, and then as soon as it's about me and sex, he turns it right off. He's like, no, I don't need to hear that. And so he just did not listen to that one episode at all. He was
You
like,
should
no.
send him the alien one. The alien peen.
No. So he's seen it like in my room, and he's like, is that? I was like, what do you think it is? He's just like, about. So yeah, no, he did not listen to that episode.
It's good. He's censoring himself.
That's good. Yeah. But like, really,
wants to
you
be
should watch it on
supportive, but-
YouTube.
Yeah. Boundaries.
Yeah.
Oh yes, definitely that episode is a YouTube watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the expectations of alien. Oh, Swiss Army alien peen.
Yes.
That is what it's called. Yeah.
I'll link that below.
The YouTube one.
Jessica, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm actually out of alcohol, so I am just drinking Diet Coke, but with caffeine. Fucking going crazy tonight, guys. Wild.
Sonia, what are you drinking tonight?
Coffee. But to be fair, I had some weed.
Okay.
So, like, it's not, and I really forgot to make an alcohol drink, but so it's just coffee.
I'm drinking my vodka drink again. It's the blood orange one. It's good. It's good enough.
Good.
That's all we ever want. Good.
Yeah.
I hate
Doing the
the
job.
taste of orange, like the blood orange, where it's like a grapefruit.
It's sweeter than grapefruit. Blood oranges are sweeter.
They're not sweet. They're nasty.
Yeah, they are.
They're
like
not
sweet. They taste
not
like kind of like
clementine.
cherry. Like they're tart like cherries.
I'm not a fan
But
of fruit, so
I know, like you're like this weird anti-fruit person.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know. I just don't like it. Give me a vegetable any day, but I want your fruit.
Right? It's usually like, oh, no vegetables, but like you're like fruit.
Yeah, I'm like berries, bleh, citrus,
Natural
double
sugar.
bleh.
Ew.
Oh, I'm like
Nature's
the most.
candy, gross.
The most I like is like a bitter red delicious apple. You know, like that's probably the
Dave
fruit I
likes
enjoy most.
Granny Smiths, which are green.
No,
and
they're
they
too
are-
sweet. Ugh. They're like
They're bitter.
sour almost.
No, the best is Cortland's. You need to have a Cortland apple.
I just eat galas. I'm poor, so galas is cheapest.
I don't eat apples often. It's a rare occasion.
What about bananas?
Oh no, texture.
We've
is
talked
like
about
mush.
this before, I'm sure. Like,
I don't like bananas. I never ever liked bananas. But I will force myself to eat one if I have to. Minus when I'm pregnant, then I will throw up.
No, and I don't like grapes because they're like
I like
You're like-
grapes.
I don't know. And
How's
then
the popping
berries,
sensation?
sweets.
what about watermelon?
Oh no, watermelon. It's like ice water with slight flavor. No, thank you.
I love watermelon. What about strawberries?
No, I don't like straw. I'll like eat like a piece of a strawberry and like a dessert and stuff. Like I'll eat fruit and desserts and stuff. Like when they're incorporated in other things, just not
Like
Stand
strawberry
alone.
daiquiri?
like yeah, but yeah, definitely. But I'm not like grabbing a strawberry out of the fridge and
You
just
like
hum nom
flavors
nom.
of fruit. You just don't like eating actual fruit themselves, like artificial flavored fruit. You're
Like
like,
Jolly
Yeah, because
Ranchers.
artificial flavored fruit doesn't taste like fruit.
It doesn't. I'm always disappointed. Like I'll eat like a banana candy, and then I'll eat a banana. I'm like, this doesn't taste like it's supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
This doesn't taste like yellow.
How dare you? You tricked me.
Purple's supposed to be grape, not blackberry. Like, stop confusing
I love
me.
blackberry. Oh, I love the flavor of blackberry.
I love the lime, the green lime. Why are you not? Oh my god, I didn't push it. There we go.
There we go.
Edit it out.
Do, 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 do.
Bro, what is your last meal?
Okay, so we're on
Okay.
death row, and it's our last meal. Okay, do you guys know who Jelly Roll is?
Yep,
The singer?
Yes.
yep. With
Okay,
the white bunny, yep.
Yeah, he was interviewed on a thing, and he was asked like what his final meal would be, and he looked at the camera like, and then the interviewer was like, "You can't say that," and so he was just like, "Well, I'm a happily married man." So I was like, "Good for him, good for him." So that would be his wife would be his last meal. I just thought that was funny.
That's so cute though.
Yeah.
Yeah, his wife runs the Big Dumb Blonde podcast. She's funny, and I love their love story, but herself, she's kind of problematic.
I know
But-
nothing about anything.
I
about
mean, I'm
them.
like, I don't
That's
fucking
literally
know.
the only thing I've ever seen of Jelly Roll. I don't even know his music.
Yeah, he was a drug dealer and pimp before, and his wife was an escort. So,
Okay, but where's the problem?
oh no, so that's not the problem. Like
Okay.
I love their love story because
Yeah.
because he went to jail and then she bankrolled him to get his kids back and everything. Like she was great. She was making big money. She's a beautiful woman. She's problematic because she tried. Do you know who Wade Wilson is? Not Deadpool, but Wade Wilson, the murderer in Florida.
I've
No.
heard there's a song about him. What would Wade Wilson do?
No. Anyway, he murdered 2 women one day, like brutally, like ran over this woman repeatedly until she looked like spaghetti. Anyway, Bunny said she wanted to interview him because America thinks he's sexy.
That's
That
a
is
little
not true.
problematic.
It was
That's
problematic.
every
Like, the way-
person that watched Dahmer on Netflix said that about Dahmer too, talking about
No,
Evan
but
Peters.
she like the way she did it. It was really tacky.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds it.
She had no sense for the victims and domestic violence and stuff, and so that's where she's a little bit on the problematic side. But other than that, she's a great person. She just had one oopsie.
Yeah, that sounds
That's
like
a
she's
pretty
out of
big
touch.
oopsie.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
she apologized too. So like, I don't know if she's sincere.
it's
But they
big.
also support Trump,
it's
so
common.
that's another thing.
Yeah, the Trump thing is where it's like, ugh.
Yeah. So like, there's 2 things. So yeah.
Yeah, there's 2. That's it. There's so many.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
all of them.
because I was gonna say there's like an entire culture that that's one reason true crime is so popular, and some
Yeah.
true crime podcasts do it respectfully, and some, especially some of the more popular ones, tend to like not.
That's where she fell.
Yeah, and that's where like a lot, like that's why it's like that sentiment. It's like it's terrible, but it's also pretty common where
Yeah.
people like lust after serial killers for some sick reason.
Yeah.
Because the bar
But
for
when you
men is on
have,
the
like-
floor.
Yeah.
So low. Serial killers are on our radar.
But I heard
Yeah,
he
but,
was
like-
nice to his wife. It's like, what? You know?
He was good looking too. Like Ted
He
Bundy
went
had
to
a girlfriend.
college.
Yeah.
He had a job.
He could afford a house and rent. So I don't
He
know
was
why
a
he rent, but
Hey, man. He knew how to, Okay. Anyways. Yes.
So yeah, what's your last meal?
I don't know.
everything. You know what? I'll eat as much gluon items as I possibly can.
Since you're gonna get,
I'm gonna die anyway, so like it'll be worth it. It'll be my last like cry, just in pain. Maybe I'll have to go to the hospital and I get to live longer.
I don't know if it works that way. I'd want like a lot, like just I like a little bit of everything, and then I just eat it, throw up, and then eat more, and just keep doing that until I can't anymore and pass out, and then they can tie me to the chair or whatever they do nowadays, inject me with shit.
So I'm gonna have my last meal is gonna be every steak, like a tomahawk steak, a wagyu steak, friggin' a porterhouse steak. Like I'm going to have every expensive steak and eat every single one. That is my last meal.
Okay, Dawn, I'm imagining you having your last meal, and as part of your last meal, you get a cell phone to do like a steak review for your final TikTok.
It's not what it's hyped up to be. It's bullshit.
And if you don't believe me, these are a dying woman's last words.
I'm not gonna be here.
Oh no.
I'd ask for a lot of alcohol. Can you ask for alcohol for your last meal?
I don't even know. Like I'll go Mind Palace it, but like, is there an amount limit? Like
I don't know.
Well, yeah, because you can't be like, I want all this food, and then it be like food that would last forever, and then you slowly eat it and like postpone your date. I'm pretty sure there's like.
I'm gonna ask.
You probably have like a time limit, but maybe not like a limit on food.
It's like maybe like 4 items. That's it.
$40.
Are you serious?
Yes,
I just see it.
This is Florida specifically, but I'm assuming that's probably where it is
Oklahoma
in most places.
is $25.
Like nowadays, it doesn't even get you like
my wagyu steak. Like,
it doesn't even get you McDonald's nowadays.
Oh my gosh.
Like I always thought these last meals were so extravagant.
Like they get tablecloths. There's like a nice service.
And it costs like 10 times the amount to keep a prisoner like to put a prisoner on death row than it does just if they had like life in prison. Like it's more expensive to have them on death row than life in prison.
Yeah.
And so it's like I just assumed there was a good chunk of that going to the last meal. I thought that was like in the budget. I'm like, it's more expensive, but apparently not. Like
$25.
Alcohol and tobacco are often denied. That means in rare cases, I guess they'll say yes.
Depends on how bad they want to kill you or something.
Yeah, it
has to be local too. You can't get it flown in. You always like see it in movies and stuff getting flown in from Paris. Like
Yeah.
Media lied.
And it says they must not require that amount to procure and cook. So that means get it and to cook it if it's like a cooked meal. So like, does that include delivery?
Like an Uber Eats?
Like, I'm not eating steak.
You wouldn't get one steak.
I wouldn't even get one fucking. I wouldn't even
get Outback Steakhouse for that.
I wouldn't even get a sirloin, and that's like the cheap cut of fucking meat. What the hell?
You couldn't even get a steak at Walmart and have them cook it for you.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna get a hamburger patty and that's call it a day. Like,
no murder for me.
That's right. You get nothing.
Fuck that.
They like get better food in their cafeteria.
Like that is a better deterrent than like dying.
Yeah.
There is no last meal.
I'm not getting my steak.
No
Fuck it.
meal.
Fuck that.
Oh no.
That was my whole motivation for killing people is I was gonna get like 4 fucking steaks. I was like, hell yeah.
I guess
Now
this
I'm
really
like, no.
changes the question.
Yeah. What can you afford as a last meal?
I'll get like chips and a couple 2 liters of pop.
Oh.
I'll get a cupcake there. I'm not even gonna be able to afford a real big cake. It has to be a cupcake because that's all I can afford.
Because that's
You don't want big
deliveries. Oh no.
What if like we know a guy who can pick it up for us? Can we like use
Yeah.
that
Get a
money?
J2 ice cream cake for that fucking price. Like,
Right,
those
even
are
if
$50.
even if they had to get like somebody's Aunt Lynn to make it, you like still couldn't afford the ice cream for the cake.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what
to
if
make the cake.
what if I just put the $40 to like gas and I get my husband to like go pick up all the food I want and bring it to me?
Like you'll pay.
Yeah, like he's paying for it.
No, like,
Like
Yeah.
if it's only 40 of the state dollars, can I like use my own dollar?
Yeah. Like,
Oh
they
no, he
probably
started
won't allow that
GoFundMe.
because, like, outsourced food, right? Because they have to check and make sure you're not, like, poisoning yourself and, like, ruining their execution.
right?
Yeah, they don't want you to kill yourself.
Yeah, no, you can't kill yourself, but they can put you down.
Yeah.
It's
You can't
so
do it
fucked
yourself.
up.
That's a no-no.
Well, it's because they have to have like they have to take away all autonomy.
Yeah,
Like,
all your rights. All of
all
them.
your rights, including your right to die.
Yeah.
It's like cool.
The way
Thanks,
you
guys.
want, yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
still
like
get to die, just not the way you want.
And it's like the crime's already done. Like,
You
like
can't
just,
charge me twice.
And
just
don't
put
forget,
me
they
in
gotta have an
prison.
audience, right? Because there is people that watch it happen, which is
Mhm.
really fucking morbid. Like,
Yeah,
who
but
wants to see someone die?
That's literally human nature. We used to have public hangings and public. Then before that, public guillotines, and then
But like,
before
okay,
that,
let's say someone.
they'd fight like in the Colosseums and kill each other.
I
We'd
know,
bring our
but, like, let's
kids.
say But like,
Family
let's say
fun
someone
time.
kills Sonya, right? I don't want to watch the murderer die. Like,
Why am I getting killed?
because I have to someone, okay?
You fucking better go watch, okay? You are gonna do like pressed ham against those fucking viewing glass because this bitch murdered me. You have to go.
I'm gonna advocate that he gets life in prison over death row. Personally, should still be punished, but
Yeah.
No.
you're
You're gonna take him out back and beat him yourself. Like, that's-
I'll just get a couple good punches in before he's arrested.
All right.
What wouldn't you have as your last meal? Like,
Fruit.
what's the one thing you absolutely would not eat?
Fruit. I just don't like it.
Wait.
Okay.
Is that how
Fucking peanut butter and bananas. That's what.
did this episode start talking about fruit before we
Or was
started?
that in pre-drinks? I don't remember.
pre-drink. We
Or
did.
no,
I think
maybe did we start this episode talking about fruit?
yeah, but
Yeah.
not before the topic, not after
Yeah,
the
because
topic.
my orange blood orange. So it was
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
episode.
Oh
So
yeah,
fruit,
see,
yeah.
we like predicted this
It
episode.
all's coming together.
Full circle.
I don't know what like. I like any food. Not eggplant. I don't like eggplant.
So don't have eggplant.
That's what I'm gonna have not as my last meal. That was
That's
the
what I'm
question.
nodding.
Yeah, that's what I'm not
nodding.
Yeah, that's what I'm half nodding. You asked me.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's it. That's what you're not having now.
I
Yeah.
think the gummies just hit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's what just happened here. The like change.
Yeah. Like you see the loading screen going.
Fucking
Look how
windows.
red she's
Boop, boop,
getting.
boop. I'm embarrassed now. Oh no.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I guess what are they eating regularly if $40 for a meal is so
Slop?
grandiose? Yeah.
Like it's instant oatmeal and instant porridge or whatever, the same thing. Instant potatoes, instant.
And the worst part,
good there.
no, and the worst part is like they're there for like 10 plus years half the time. It's like insane.
They're just eating dry fruits. Like it's freeze dried and all that shit, and then they have to like soak it in water, and that's their food. It's just
Well,
slop.
in the States, like, yeah, like a lot of the jails and stuff are like privately run. So it's like shit gets like, you know, all messy there. And like even the government
Apparently-
funded facilities are like underfunded.
apparently, from what I heard, because I live near criminals, and they've all been to Barton Street Jail. They have the best menu, apparently, for jails. So if you get arrested, go to Barton Street Jail, and you will fight someone for like
Just
a
request
jam sandwich, like a really good jam sandwich,
a
stick
real
of cake,
jam.
and
Yeah,
Nutella.
use
They have
real jam.
Nutella there.
Oh
I was
fuck,
like,
that was expensive.
yeah,
Can't believe my
look at
tax
me.
dollars are going to that.
Yeah. So if you get arrested, go to Barton Street Jail. That's my recommendation to you guys. Get the good menu.
Trying to find what they eat, and it's just bringing up their last meals.
I'm just obsessed.
That's apparently they don't want to talk about what they eat prior to the last meal.
No.
The meals up to it.
Yeah. So they have like literally the stats of the average calorie intake of inmates' last meals and like shit like that. For $40. Like what
For
can you
40. Oh my gosh. Like, and maybe that was like before they're having really expensive meals. At $40 you could, and like the prices stayed the same, like very fancy, but the problem is inflation.
yeah.
So like now you're getting stuck with dirt.
Yeah, I
maybe
can see
20 years ago, $40 would get you a nice steak and like side of vegetables and pinot noir and all that shit.
yeah, I can see like the government not making that a priority to like increase that. I mean, they're not increasing minimum wage in the states. Why are they going to increase the in death row meal budget? How many states do even still have death row?
I'm gonna guess 11.
Florida, Texas, Oklahoma.
Okay, how many? How many did
I
you
said
say?
3. Oh, Alabama, 4.
And how many?
11.
11?
Yeah.
You're both wrong.
What is it?
27.
Oh my god.
Okay, but when was the last
fucking behind.
execution, though?
Probably last week.
No.
Last death row execution USA. Oh my god, there's upcoming execution. August 7th in the state of Texas, there's gonna be oh my god. Okay, well in August there's 2, in September there's 4, in October there's 2. There's already a couple planned for next year, and planned for 2026, planned for 2027. There's already 5 planned for 2027.
Oh my god.
And they're Texas, Utah, Texas. What's MO? What state is that? Missouri?
Missouri.
Yeah,
No?
Missouri. What's AL?
Atlanta?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, okay, AL, Oklahoma, more Texas. Texas is a lot. OH, is that Ohio?
Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio has a lot already scheduled for 2025. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So whatever happened.
Oh my god.
There's
like,
not a lot for God, Ohio's all like booked up till 2027. Holy shit. They got a lot.
They're all booked up.
Going to a hotel.
Yeah, upcoming
like,
executions in 1, 2, 3, 4, in 5 states currently.
That's like insane.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, I'm just gonna share this in our group chat just for future
capital
reference.
punishment is like on the uprise. All right.
It's
So,
just
yeah,
they're
like
they don't put it in the news. Yeah, they just don't put it in the news anymore.
Because it's happening all the time, apparently.
It's too common. They're like, we'd have to report it every day. Like, we don't have time for that. Like school shootings, we don't want to report them anymore. They're every day. So fuck it.
Mm-hmm. Humans can get used to anything.
Yeah.
We just don't
Barely.
talk about it, sure.
The USA is such like a fucked up country, and people are like, this is the golden age. Like, look at it's like, dude, they kill their own citizens all the time, and you're just like, that's fine.
That's
okay.
cool. Do what you gotta do. Like, whatever.
Oh my god.
What is $40 with inflation?
What?
Like
So what's the difference?
sorry,
What
sorry,
was
like
$40.
like $40 from
But
now,
inflated.
like
Okay,
from the past.
I can't do
Inflation
that,
calculator.
man. Okay.
Do you have an inflation
Let me
calculator
see. Yeah, I'm looking. In
so that we know how many dollars we have in today's dollars?
Okay. Shit. Okay. We wanted how much? $40?
$40
today's
you can
inflation.
say from, I don't know, when did they make
19. I'm doing 1914.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sounds
Sounds American.
Percentage change. That didn't give me the answer.
Well, what's the percentage? And then just apply it to the $40. Like, just up it up by that percentage.
Wait, you said 1914?
Yeah. Oh, I got $1,076.
That seems pretty good.
I can get my steaks. I'm
yeah.
good.
So
I can murder people now.
$1,000.
Okay.
There we go.
I can go back
Now
to
we have
murdering people.
options.
Yeah.
But it still says like apparently alcohol and tobacco is not usually allowed. So I wonder what I have to do to like make it allowed.
Tell them where the bodies are. That's why, like if I get wine with my dinner, I will tell you where all the bodies are.
I'd probably tell them all the bodies where all the bodies are, so I don't get death row. Like I feel like that would have been my first.
No, I want to die anyway, right? So I'm just gonna be like, listen, if you make it worth my while, I want my husband for a night or two, maybe a weekend, and my last dinner, which is 4 fucking steaks.
Like
Would you
also
have a drink
deal with
with
my
that?
meat farts.
Would you have a drink with those steaks, Dawn?
Yeah. I'd have like tequila.
Again? Oh, I'm gonna have to kill a lot of people to get what I want. I just want to be
know.
shit faced. Like I hate that. It's like, can I just like have like drugs before? Like you're gonna
No,
give me
because it
drugs to
could
kill
kill
me
you.
anyway. Can I just get like a little bit of heroin? Just like
No,
right
just a smidge.
before. Yeah, just a smidge. Use my food budget for that.
Yeah, just be like, can you make it? And you can even like do government graded shit. Like you can check it through. Just give me the drugs.
Yeah, like that's
So it won't
a good
kill
final
me.
meal
Give me
for
a really
me.
good high.
Yeah, it'll make me complacent.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
I'll do whatever you want.
So like if you're gonna like get to live longer, do you just be like, oh, I'll like for every 10 years I stay alive, I'll tell you where the bodies are, like a new body? Like, can you make that deal?
No.
No, I would just say death row's off the table, like while I'm in court, and make a plea deal. Guilty.
And then you get 25 to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, until you die.
And I'd rather be in prison than like on death row because it's like isolation for 10 years eating slop for your $40 last meal. I will be in prison and I'll get really tough and I'll be at the gym all like whoo, 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 and then you'll see me again. I'll be covered in like new prison tattoos.
So hot.
I'll like snap and some of the prisoners will come and like hand me stuff. I'll be like, yeah, prison toughened me
that
up.
would be me, man. I'd just go to prison and be the leader.
No, you would be like stealing paper and writing like secret sex scenes for like porn for all the inmates.
I'm working the fuck. If I go to prison, my job I'm going to make sure is the fucking library. That is it. I'm not doing laundry. I'm not fucking cooking.
You're going to a prison with a library?
Yeah, they
How
have
are you going to be that lucky?
She's gonna do a white collared crime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna help Nicholas with his embezzlement because that's what he's gonna do. So I'm going down with him.
That's what moms are for.
Yeah.
That's true. Friggin' what Sean Kingston, who sings like the Beautiful Girls song.
Mhm.
Him and his mom are getting like got arrested by like the FBI or some shit for like stealing money and stealing stuff from people and like not paying their rent and a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not doing their taxes. And...
Yeah. So mom and son do go down together. Apparently he was like accepting brand deals and just taking the stuff or something. It was like a lot of like shit he was doing. Yeah. And so his son and mom do go down together.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't just make music, but
Right?
Why? Wonder.
Like he could have kept going. Everyone's coming back. He could have done a re-release of Beautiful Girls, like something. But
I don't think it made as much money. Like I know everyone's heard it, but I don't think it was.
Oh, probably not. That's why you got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Usually you get fucked to the first one, so you got to keep
he
going.
Probably just broke even with all like the recording fees and all that, and then he was like, "Fuck this!" Like,
fuck this! I'm doing fraud. Like, it's okay.
Use my name and fraud people. Like,
it's just easier if I just fraud.
Yeah,
I would have so much stress. Like I would be. I'm getting caught tomorrow. Like they're gonna catch me. Like I would not be able to sleep. I couldn't live with like that much stress of being wanted.
Yeah, no, my heart would explode. And then whatever I had 5 minutes would be my last meal because.
And every time you get high, you're like paranoid. You're like, I heard something. Like
they're watching me.
They're watching me for real. Stop! Don't say those words on the phone. They could be bugged.
Yeah,
it's tapped. It's tapped.
Yeah,
Did you make sure you weren't
safe? Yeah. Changing the password after every meetup.
What crimes do you even get convicted for death row? Just like murder? Like first degree,
yeah.
I guess?
Yeah. Like premeditated.
Yeah, murder. That's the only one. Murder, right? Murder.
Yeah. Like mass shooting, like a terrorist. Yeah. It has to do with killing people, obviously, but I think it's the greater numbers. I don't know if you can get death row for just killing one person.
It says if you've been convicted of murder or other capital offenses.
What's a capital offense?
That's what I like. Does it mean like capital, like capital punishment? Like you killed someone? Okay, hold on. Definition of capital. No, okay. I type capital offense and then capital punishment comes up. Stop lying to me. Okay. It's used to describe a crime that is so serious that the death penalty may be considered. That doesn't answer the question.
We're going around.
Okay, here. One of the most common is murder. So murder is a capital offense.
Yeah.
Treason or the betrayal of one's country is also considered a capital offense and punishable by death. So
domestic terrorism. You
can, or espionage. So you can, if you tell, so if you are like a secret spy, they can kill you.
CIA, you're fucked. Like,
yeah, they can legally put you up for the death penalty.
They'll just kill you and not tell anyone about it.
Pretty much, but
the CIA, that's what they would do, right? So they wouldn't even take it to court.
The CIA doesn't even talk to like the government.
No.
So like, yeah.
They just fucking kill people and then whatever. What are you gonna do? Same as the CIA? Like, prove it.
Oh. Gosh, like I thought TV wasn't real, but then like you look it up.
Yeah, then wow.
It's the wild, wild west out there in 2024.
With their canned tuna.
Bottle caps and start Fallout. Almost worth the same
prison?
Amount. Yeah, in the prison. Well, have you guys watched Orange is the New Black?
Yeah.
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah, well, like the memoir it's written like that the show's based on, like I read it And in it is a very good. I actually have to memorize it. I feel like I should memorize it just in case I was ever brought to prison. Just in case, because it does have a recipe for how to make like prison cheesecake.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Based on like what you can get at like commissary and stuff, and like the
Yeah.
use of a microwave, and I'm like, I should memorize that just in case.
Just in case.
Like if you're the person that can like cook people cheesecake on the floor.
Oh, yeah. That's like a really good skill.
Yeah. And you like make sure you don't tell anyone the recipe so that you're always valuable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they
Don't
don't
share
kill you?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about being in prison though, is like like in American prisons. I don't know Canadian prisons, but yeah, it's always like racist.
Yeah. You have to like stick with your kind or like whatever.
And it's like, oh no, my morals and integrity or my safety. Ugh. So I have to do white collared crime. That's it.
Same. Just come to my prison.
Or not get caught. Or not get caught.
get
That's
caught,
the other
yeah.
option, I guess.
Are you allowed to share your last meal with anyone?
No.
Probably not.
You have to just eat there in silence.
Yeah.
I'm just Googling shit.
Yeah, we're like, we don't fucking know anything. We're just learning.
Oh, I found it. What are the rules regarding a death row inmate's last meal? They are given sporks.
You stab yourself.
Oh.
Before they're granted their last meal, they go on death watch, where they can't kill themselves.
Yeah.
Yep, the $40. Yeah, it literally says to avoid extravagance, the food to prepare the last meal must cost no more than $40 and must be purchased locally. It's like, okay. When was this article? Hold on. 2023. Okay. February 2023. According to the Florida Department of Corrections, there are 299 people on death row currently.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Is that just for Florida?
That was just
for
Florida. Florida Department of Corrections.
Oh my God.
And that's literally all it says. So it literally doesn't tell me whether or not you can have.
So being on death row, you
people.
can actually be on death row for like your entire life and not get executed.
If you have a good enough lawyer and money, because you have to keep posting for
Well, no,
appeal.
like, and
That's
also,
why.
like, newer like cases come in and like that will be, like have higher priority, and they'll want like high profile cases to go first for the murders. And like if you're a low profile, they're like, she just killed her husband, who gives a shit? But if it made national news, they're gonna bump that person up. So just kill your husband quietly and not make the news, and you should live your life on death row.
Well, yeah, that's not a good thing. It's like in isolation. It's not like in prison.
I would love that. Oh my God.
Nice. So you're like,
I don't
never
have to talk to anyone ever again until I die. Fuck yeah.
But like with like a lot of like the reason they wait so long on death row is because their lawyers keep filing for appeals, which takes years and years and years. So it's like the poor people like go first. Like because they don't have a lawyer that's gonna
fight for them to
like I said,
stay.
unless it's like a high profile and like a governor's trying to get elected, they're gonna put the high profile first.
Yeah. Fucking DAs, am I right?
Yep. Fuck them.
But
And governors and senators and all those assholes want to get reelected. Fuck them.
and okay.
I wonder what would happen if I was like, can I just eat dick? Like
It's free.
yeah, it's free. My husband will drive right here.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Just eat the dick. It's locally sourced. It's chewy as fuck. I eat it like a hot dog, like in a bun.
No, they probably wouldn't. They'd be like, no, because you could probably choke on it and like kill yourself that way. Like, Block my airwaves, baby, please. Just do it. Kill me. Let me die on your dick.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Like, I have Chris come and I'm like, Chris, I need to die before death row. Please kill me. And he just starts choking me with his dick.
You just break down.
He's like, she wanted
Become a
this. Thank you.
That's a whole new spin on chokes on dick. Like, I'm just
Oh
saying.
my gosh.
It's under $40. I don't know what they want from me. Are you good, son?
You got me kicked in.
Are you gonna? Is this gonna be a shorter episode? Do you think?
I got it. I can do it. I can do it.
Sonya's just like, I want just piles of weed gummies. Whatever $40 can get me.
Yeah,
Just get it
whatever.
here.
Just nice little pile. Yeah.
Just eat them all.
Just
See
because
colors.
guys throwing extra stuff in. Like,
Yeah.
My heart is beating really fast. Whew, I had trouble breathing.
I'll just be like, I want Joe Rogan from Fear Factor to plan my last meal, actually. Would you think he'll do it for $40? What about podcast content? Will you do it for podcast content?
Oh.
Funny thing, Joe Rogan's not top for Spotify podcasts anymore.
He was just recently.
He's not anymore, like today.
Oh, who topped him?
Tucker Carlson.
Oh, fuck.
This person.
Tucker Carlson was a Fox News host. The KKK actually gets their talking points from him because he's very good at using dog
Canada.
whistles.
And he hung out with Danielle Smith from Alberta. She's an Alberta premier. Oh my god, he's like supports the trucker convoy and
he got fired from Fox. That's how.
From Fox.
Yeah, and like he has his show on like Elon Musk's Twitter, and he went to fucking Russia and hung out with Putin too and interviewed Putin. He's all over the place on the whole fascism scale. But yeah, his show #1 on Spotify now, beat Joe Rogan's. So
the bar is getting lower. Like,
yes, yeah.
No, well, #4 was the Cancel podcast. I seen that. That was like at #4 last time I checked. I don't know what it is today. That one's funny.
Well, that's good. And now let's just wish Spotify would give them $100 million deal.
Right? Call Her Daddy apparently is like tanking. Like the one with Alex Cooper.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, it blew. Like Chris was like telling me today, and I was just like at first I was like, yeah, Joe Rogan's not #1 anymore. And then he's like, he's beat by Tucker Carlson. I was like, fuck.
It got worse.
Yeah.
Do you guys listen to any other podcasts like other than us?
We Hate Your Baby Daddy.
Yeah.
I listen to that one. And there's like a D&D one. I don't remember the name, but
I listened to Distractible with Markiplier, Bob and Wade, and then I also listened to Dark History by Bailey Sarian. And I listen to a lot of podcast clips on TikTok from podcasts I don't listen to fully. So that's, there's a few on there that every time they pop up on my FYP, I'm like, I'll stop. They're usually funny.
Yeah.
What about you, Don?
Yeah, no, I do like you do, like TikTok. I'll go on the clips, like the Cancel podcast with Tana Mojo and Brooke Schofield.
Mm-hmm.
They're hilarious, those two.
Yeah, Tana's hilarious, like, but like her history is so funny
yeah,
to
she's
me.
bad. Oh yeah, like
No,
she's
like,
on a thorn.
do you not remember
Yeah.
TanaCon?
Yes.
TanaCon was so good. That was
She was
like
17 when she did that, though.
Oh,
She was
I don't
17.
blame. Well, yeah, but it was still
Like,
hilarious. It's a
it
great
was.
meme worthy. It's one of those meme. It's like Willy Wonka's thing.
Yeah.
Just before her time.
Yeah. But like, she was 17. Like, people are still mad at her for it. I'm like, she was a baby. She had
I
no
know. I'm not
business
mad at
doing
her
it.
for it. I think it's hilarious. It's like
Yeah,
internet
exactly.
lore. It's history.
Yeah.
I mean, she has like she talks a lot about the allegations with Cody Ko.
Yes, the Canadian hockey player. Yes.
Well,
He's
like
from Calgary.
Is he? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I just
Don
know
One of the hockey
knows
boys.
all their personal lives, like where they live, like where they've been. She has like underwear she's sniffing, like
yeah, I don't like whatever they
dedicated.
tell me
Rabbit
there. That's all the information I have. I don't have any background information on anyone.
No, Cody Ko was how she slept with him when she was 17 and he was 25.
5, yep.
Yeah. And then
which was a crime in the state of Florida where they were, where the age of majority is 18.
Yeah.
So, but the statute of limitations have worn off. So, but she's been talking about it for years, and it's only like publicly, and it's only just been coming to light where people are like, oh, because like
her podcast
love
is doing
him.
so well now that people so their podcast is doing really well due to
all the lore.
Brooke Schofield dated Matt Rife. All right.
Yep.
And then she called him out for cheating on her. Like, and so that was a huge blow. And then their podcast picked up more. Like, it was a good podcast before just because of Tana, but then it picked up more. And then
Matt Rife clip where he's like, I think haters are just like jealous of me. And Tana's like, do you think people were just jealous of Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, oh god, she's hilarious though. But then did you hear about the Brooke and Clinton Kane shit? It's all over TikTok.
Well, yeah, he keeps responding to it.
Yeah. It was crazy. So you remember Rifa Tifa when she did the whole part series about
who the fuck did I marry? Yeah.
Right? You remember that, Sonia, right?
No.
Okay, I'll send you the whole thing. It's like 5 hours long.
It's the best thing ever. The guy is, oh my god. Anyway, so Brooke did the same thing, but with this Clinton Kane dude, and he like faked an Australian accent and killed off his mom and his brother.
They were only together like 3 months. Yeah. Like, it was ridiculous that all this like shit happened in such like a short time span. He was that fucking crazy.
Yeah. Like, locked her in his house for a while. Like, it was insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like the podcast now is like huge because of all the drama.
There's this one podcast, and I don't have my phone on me, or I'd look it up because on TikTok, but it's a couple guys, like 3 guys, I think. And the room they're in is like kind of brown, but they like are all kind of laying back on a couch, and they'll play like games, like make up a saying. And they'll like make up like terms for everyday life. I'm trying to like you tie your laces 1 string at a time and stuff like that. And they'll like play games like that. And I think that one's
Is it
cool.
the 2 guys in the basement?
Not the Joey and the other guy. Yeah. Not that one. Not that one.
I like that
but
one.
I like that one too. I like that one too. They're funny too.
They're hilarious. I'm trying to think which other one. There's the Barstool, whatever, with that Dave Port dude. I fucking hate him. He's dating. So he's like 50. A 21-year-old.
So if you haven't followed Dawn on TikTok yet, she spends the entirety of her life there.
She's like drama.
She's like, I would be fine on my own in a solitary room. Like, bitch, you don't get TikTok in there. You're not like by yourself with TikTok. You're by yourself with your thoughts.
Oh
Like, I
my
don't even know if you get books.
This is because I like being by myself. All I do is sit on TikTok. I don't want to socialize with outdoor people. I like me and my phone.
Not the outdoor people.
Not the fucking outdoor people.
Only the TikTok people.
The phone people. The people that live in my phone.
I love them.
They don't know it, but I'm friends with every single one of them.
That's called a parasocial relationship.
Oh,
I'm besties with them all. We're all friends.
Like, see, this is me. I'm going to trial for murder. I'm like, I'll show you where the bodies are if I get life in prison. They're like, okay, good deal. Life in prison without parole. Sonia goes in, or not Sonia, Dawn goes in, and she's like, I'll show you where the bodies are if I can have a cell phone that has access to TikTok in my death row cell. It's like a strange request, but okay.
And internet. I have to have internet with it. Like, it has to
Well,
work.
They'll make it so you can only access TikTok.
That's
yeah.
fine.
The internet will be like,
I don't need Instagram.
There's
I
no
don't need
searching
Facebook.
anything.
you probably wouldn't even be able to comment, just scroll. You're just
That's okay.
scrolling for
That's
life
fine.
until the end. You're like on like
Oh,
death row meals TikTok. How to make that $40 budget go far.
get like millions of views.
Did you know the government?
Death row?
Did you know the government won't charge you for the water needed to cook? Like, I don't know. I just made that up. I'm just saying.
That's
But yeah,
actually true.
blurry.
I'm glad it's your camera. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
No, it doesn't want to recognize my face. I move too much. There I am.
It's like all
There
shady.
you are.
Okay. Do we have any last minute meals waiting on death row?
$40. Like, it's like,
Not sushi, that's for sure.
oh my god, yes. That's one piece
No.
of fish. Like for $40. Womp womp.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I would be probably happy
Starving.
with anything at that point. Like,
Yeah,
just feed
like-
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double dose of the daily meal would be nice. That's it.
Yeah.
So can you add another yogurt parfait? Thanks. Like, now I'm good to go.
Woo. But yeah. Well, I want to thank everyone for listening. What would your final death row meal be? You can join our Discord where we have conversations there about our weekly topics, or if you're listening to us on Spotify, there is a little comment feature there if you're listening on your phone where you can type out a comment and we can post it on here and other people can see that other people listen to us. That would be cool.
Yeah. You're not the only one.
I promise.
There's at least two of you.
Yeah, we know
me.
for sure that there's Stephanie Hurst, our VIP Patreon. If you want your name shout out here like Stephanie, one of those people that does listen to us, you can join our Patreon at the highest tier, or you can join our Patreon at any tier as low as $2. But $5 and up does give you access to our pre-drinks bonus show where we play drinking games or talk shit or do whatever the fuck we want to prepare for our regular episodes. And yeah, I'm gonna let Sonia go relax.
Yeah, go to bed.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say go to bed. Because I was like, I don't know if she's like, but maybe.
Yeah, it's bed. I'm going to bed.
Oh, Sonia, are you going to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trapped in a box, Sonia.
Oh no.
So thank you all so much for listening, and we will see you all next week. Bye.
Good night.